Well, it's the morning, believe it or not. It's actually pitch black. Got down here extra early today, so you can't see anything at this very minute. The sun is coming up slowly, but I'm just doing a bit of bassing off the mooring at the moment, or trying to, casting lures. We got sent some new lures from Lazy Lures, from 12 centimeters, so we're going to give those a go, and then when the light comes up we'll give it a bit longer and see if we can catch anything on the upcoming tide. So we'll be back with you when something happens, or when the sun comes up. Well, we're just lifting apart. It's still quite dark at the moment. I'm just going to nip out and do a bit of rod fishing out by the rocks in a minute. I just want to check this one. This is an open pot. It means it doesn't have a parlour trap in it, so I like to check those frequently. Things can get in and out. One lobster. Two lobster. Don't know if you can see them. I'll show you them again in the light. This one I need to check. This one might be under. Look at the barnacles on it. He's like, I'm not changing module. Oh, it's in. Watch out, till the barnacles there as well. They expect it to come out there. I think it's probably just under. Check it again afterwards, but it might just be under that one. We'll wait till the light comes up a little bit. And then there's a bream. We've got no bait.
Bait?
No bait. Try here for a minute. Right, we're going to try some fishing. We were sent some new lures from Lazy Lures. They sent over the 12 centimeter version, and we've got some of the other 16 versions again. That's the ones that I had got absolutely knackered from all the fish that we've caught. We've actually been catching very well with them since we've been using them, and the tails finally had it, so they sent some more. Hopefully we'll catch more fishies. We also had a few pollack, but we haven't got that on camera, I don't think. We hope to catch some more pollack with them. Just got to fish in the right place for the pollack and get the lures down a bit deeper. High tide's not great for that, not unless you're using the heavy ones to sink them to the bottom, but we've got such a fast flow, it's hard staying down there when you're drifting or motoring along. So which ones we got now? We've got the salty sandeel. Look at that.
Sandeel.
Look at it. It's like a green with a bit of yellow. Probably hard to see still in this light, but yeah. So the salty sandeel's just nailed one. We've done 2 drifts, nothing. And all of a sudden this, I'm not sure how big this is, but it was making noises on my line.
A screamer.
Yeah, it might be small, I don't know. It's not that big.
You're going to land it on your own.
I say not that big, it's half decent.
Yeah.
There we go, look at that.
Salty
There's a little
sandeel.
rash on the side of its face as well, look. We've got one. Is that going to be dinner? I think it might be dinner. It'll be size for sure. So, ooh, watch that lobster. Perfect. So, first fish for the salty Sandeel. Go again. Might be another one over there. Kind of woke me up. I was getting a bit sort of.
They say they all seem to have that.
I was getting a bit snoozy there, waiting for the fish. Like I said, we did 2 drifts and we haven't caught anything. That's the 3rd drift, first cast. So it's all right. You want to get a bit sloppy this side. Not enough. And a fish.
There's no mackerel.
Thought it was a mackerel for a minute, but I was wrong. Another one. Might have to trade out, seeing as the other one's still well and truly alive. That's the lure we're using. Right there. The one I'm using. Rebecca's got something else on. Right, let's get them. We tend to keep the lures different quite often because certain fish have got certain lures. Fish number 3. One might be smooth one. We'll have a look at it. Let's get it off there. Rebecca's going to have a look at them. Rebecca will have a look at it, see if it's big enough. We're going to pack it in a second, so we're going to come out here for a quick fish. All we wanted to do. We weren't going to stay out that long. We're going to go back, pull a couple of pots on the way in the bay, and then head up, make our way back and get breakfast.
It's 48, that big one.
48. There you go. That's our bigger one, the one that we're having for our dinner, or not dinner, supper. And the other one, we're going to find out what that is. That was just slightly above the eye, so hopefully you'll be alright. I don't know how it hooked like that. With these lures, you don't tend to hook like that. It tends to hook straight in the top of the mouth. That's fish number 4. Not bad for an hour out here. We've basically been fishing for like probably less than an hour before. I don't know. 5 or 6 drifts, something like that. Not been bad though, considering. I don't know though. I'd like to try the pink one, just for the hell of it. I want to catch a bass on a pink lure. So the brighter colours on the wobblers I've never had much luck with, but it seems these rubber eels, it doesn't really matter too much what colour you use. Right, we're going to leave it there. We've got ourselves a bass for tonight, and we could carry on. We probably would catch more, but to be honest, we're just going to do a couple of pots and that's that. We're only going to have a little short trip today, see if we could catch something out here when the tide was coming up, and we did. We achieved what we set out to achieve. So we'll see you over at the pots. See, a problem we get here with the pots sometimes is like that. You get a raft of weed, and that's what can drag your pots away, you see, especially in a storm. Yeah, so it's best to clear all this away, because like I say, if the weather gets rough, and we've got strong tides at the moment as well, so it'll just drag your pot around. Right, anything in the pot today? It's only been 24 hours. Normally we'd leave them a couple of days, but like I said, I had to get the weed off that one anyway, so looks like there's something in the back there. Yep, there is something, although it might be a bit small. Yeah, it's too small, that one. But there was a lobster. Right. Don't worry about baiting that one, just to get the crab out and we'll put it straight back. There we go, one little lobster. And a little crab. It's good to clear them out, because if you get a big lobster go in there, one, they might not go in because there's another lobster. Two, if they do go in, they might fight. And not always the little lobster loses. We're just about still okay to get in. I don't think we'd have too much problem today anyway. Only once it got a bit deeper because of the rolly bit. This is our little blue commercial one, commercial pot. Nope, surprising with the bait. There's a fish, there's a fish in there. We've got a fish. Fish alert. Let's have a look at the fish. The fish has escaped. There's the fish. There he is. Yep, tom pot. Blenny. You do get them quite often in the pots, those. Get some pretty big ones too. Right. This is pocket pots. Smart pot. There we go, see? This area gets hammered. You can see pots there, but normally it's absolutely full of pots here. But slightly different design of pot, and bam. One lobster. Hee. Right. Right. Size. Drop it there. Hopefully it's not too far out on the side. Because you know how the edges here, it literally extends. Lobster. So that was a lovely little trip this morning. We got to test those new lures as well, and they work fine. And what did we end up? We had 4 bass, a couple of lobsters, and a bream,
Yes.
small bream. So, nice little morning. We've only been out it's only like, what, 7 o'clock or something, 10 past 7 or something like that. So, we're heading back in at 10 past 7, it only got light at 6. So, we've been out just like an hour or so, an hour, you can say hour and a half. Now, we're going to get a much deserved cup of coffee, I think.
I think
With a bit of toast, a bit of salty toast. Salty toast.